Warning: this article contains spoilers for Love is Blind Season 4 Episodes 8 to 11. Love is Blind Season 4 has been filled with many colorful and compassionate cast members alike, though several cast members emerged as the villains ahead of the dramatic finale. Each season ends with cast members stepping up to the altar and deciding if they can say, "I do," to someone they met just weeks before. While fans eagerly await the outcome of the four couples who are still engaged, four cast members have stood out as villains throughout the fourth season. Each season of Love is Blind has had multiple villains. Men usually display worse behavior than women in the franchise, including notorious personalities such as Sheikh Chatterjee, Bartise Bowden, and Damian Powers. However, the more villainous cast members in Love is Blind Season 4 actually turned out to be the women. While 8 cast members are facing the choice of whether or not they want to get married, several season villains have already seen their Love is Blind relationships end. They have also picked up a sizable amount of flack for their controversial behavior. For Irina Solomonova is a Love is Blind Season 4 villain whose actions were shocking in the first 5 episodes. Irina battled kind-hearted Bliss Poritezradi for Zach Goitowski, only to break up with Zach as soon as he picked her. Irina insulted his appearance and called him a cartoon character while also insulting the way he blinks. She even admitted to her bad behavior when Zach dumped her. "You got the worst part. I've never, made anyone feel this way. I'm literally treating you so poorly. Like you talk to him, and I literally look away. Like I'm a complete jerk to you and I know that," Irina admitted during their split. Irina also became a villain for how she treated the other women in the pods. She eavesdropped on several conversations between cast members and appeared to like watching people cry. She also openly laughed at the pain of other women in addition to complimenting Amber Wilder's flowers to her face and then calling her date activities loser behavior behind her back. Irina's manners isolated her from everyone except for Micah Lucier, her only friend. Irina then went after Mika's fiancé Paul Peden by flirting with him. Irina made a negative impact during her limited episodes. 3. Micah Lucier. Micah is the only cast member considering marriage despite also being a villain. In fact, Mika's lack of growth might qualify her as the biggest Love is Blind Season 4 villain overall. Like her friend Irina, Micah demonstrated a vicious streak when it came to making fun of the other women in the house and taking apparent pleasure in their sadness. Micah asked both Paul and Kwame Appiah to dump everyone for her, even though she knew she would only accept Paul's proposal. This came across as Micah playing Kwame and desiring attention from him at the expense of leading him on. Even after Micah picked Paul over Kwame, she continued to flirt with Kwame in front of his partner Chelsea Griffin. This made Chelsea visibly uncomfortable, much to Mika's indifference. Micah also appears to view Paul as a project, as she tries to change many aspects of him. Micah has insulted Paul's clothing and household decor, making it clear she wants to rearrange his life to match her taste and personality. This has seemingly caused Paul to lose some of his say in the relationship instead of being able to share his life with her. Micah comes across as pushy and demanding while also showing a mean-spirited nature. 2. Jacqueline Brooks. Jacqueline Brooks started harmless enough, though her treatment of Marshall Blaze earned her a spot on the Love is Blind Season 4 villain list. Marshall demonstrated himself as a loving, emotionally intelligent, and mature partner. However, Jackie kept telling him to boss up, and refused to communicate with him when things got difficult. Instead, she left him for Josh Demas when Josh showed interest in her. "Marshall is too sensitive for me basically," Jackie said to Josh about her fiancé, and she declared he needed to be aggressive and boss up. While Jackie has the right to change her feelings, she went behind Marshall's back to talk to Josh and then met with Josh while she was supposed to be picking out her wedding dress. Jackie didn't even have the decency to tell Marshall she wasn't showing up, which led to his friend Brett Brown telling him about her absence. After badmouthing Marshall to Josh, Jackie decided to leave Marshall. However, she was shown kissing Josh before telling Marshall things were over. Jackie's treatment of Marshall, as well as her insistence that men need to boss up and be aggressive to be manly, classifies her as a villain. To add insult to injury, Jackie refused to return Marshall's engagement ring. One Josh Demas. Josh managed to make himself a minor Love is Blind Season 4 villain despite only appearing in a few episodes. Josh came across as cocky and manipulative, as he told Jackie he would leave the show if she didn't pick him in the pods. This behavior was blasted by Jackie, as the whole point of Love is Blind is to date around and not manipulate someone into picking them. Then, Josh showed up to cause chaos when he knew Jackie was happily engaged to Marshall. Though Josh declared that he had to put his own happiness first, it was clear he had no qualms about chasing after an engaged woman. His overall behavior earned Josh a spot as a Love is Blind Season 4 villain.
Love in a modern world is fake, when love was meant for joy too. When I find you, I realize that somehow we lie. Love in the modern world, it is fake, when love was meant for joy. I know that he hurt you. Your 5 inches of heart is human. Can you be sure? No.